All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and we're taking on some more of the Dokkan Frontier. Our journey through the Planet Namek Saga continues. So we are on node number 3 against Dodoria. Just trying to figure out how I want to break up these videos for each of these sections. Probably just do it by like the 1, 2, 3, 4 sections down here, right? I think that's fair enough. We'll have videos for like each of these, and I think that's kind of where we'll break each one off going through each of those. So for this video, we will go through 3, 4, and 5. So we're starting off with Dodoria here. There are no specific node missions for him, it looks like. So we'll go ahead and we'll just jump right on into the fight. We're definitely gonna need to make our teams up. Let's do this. So there will be specific characters we have to use, which is the Kid Gohan. Okay. Is there another version of him we can use? Because I don't like any of those ones. I mean, I guess we'll use the STR one, because this one right here, I think, is just the TUR version of the LR. Yeah, he is. So I mean, we could use this guy if we really wanted to, but I think we'll stick with the STR one because he is a free-to-play character. Most people will have that guy, so we'll just use him. Let's do. I mean, we can run. Well, we'll run Goku. We'll run these guys, and then we can throw the Gohan on there. And then for Group B, let's do Frieza. We can do probably just more Friezas, right? I think. Just do more Friezas. Do a whole bunch of Friezas. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump in here against Dodoria.
All right, let's do this.
All right, no special voice line or anything like that. So we'll go ahead. We will actually, let's keep you up front. Let's do this. So we'll do that. And again, yeah, I'm going to get used to the whole Dokkan Frontier thing. Not really giving you a whole lot of key or anything like that. It's actually kind of crazy. So let's do this. Yeah, not a whole lot of key. These stats are all definitely different than what we're all used to at this point. So it is just a whole different beast, man. It's a whole different take on the game. And it's actually like incredibly cool. Yeah, dude, seeing some of these low attack stats is still gonna like throw me off. Absolutely. Let's see what we can do. We're actually tearing through pretty good. Poor little Dodoria. Can't stand a chance. Take this boy down. We'll take this boy down. Yeah, dude, Goku almost finished him off just by himself. Okay, not too shabby there for the first turn. So second turn here, let's see. Intensity level is going up to level 1, but there's no extra perk there for him. So level 2, level 4 is where he starts to get those extra little intensity perks in there. But we don't need to worry about that. I don't know if there's another phase to him. No, let's find out. Just blow him away. There is. Okay. So maybe we should have saved that one. That's okay. That's okay. High intensity state. All right, we're probably going to go ahead and swap out because we definitely don't want to get caught in a crazy thing. Additional attacks will be disabled. Ooh, that's actually really interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's swap over to our other group here so we can get rid of that. All that nonsense. I guess we can do that. Then we can do this. And we'll grab those. Okay. And yeah, like I said, it didn't seem like there were any special missions for this one. This one's just kind of a just beat it. Just get through it. Unlike the Kui mission that did have the finish him with the dirty fireworks active skill. Right, and that's specifically just to get the sticker effects for the Vegeta, right? It's not a necessary thing to continue the story doing like that. It was just to get the sticker effects. So I think all of the like nodes that are going to have the special conditions are always going to be stuff like that, where it's not really a necessity to complete it that way. It's just another little like bonus thing you can do to get extra like rewards for these certain characters that you may or may not even have. And then an extra like little fight there at the end too. So right now, it didn't seem like there's anything here for Dodoria, so I don't know if any of these guys have it because there's not like any of the stages that we're doing here in this video. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. Actually, I did. I did mean to make you mad. Dodoria. Attack it by 150% when HP is 70% or less. Okay. So he's gonna get stronger. He's gonna get stronger. He thinks we scared by that. No siree. No, we not. These guys are not gonna link up, so do that. Do that. Yeah, go ahead. Super him. You ain't gonna do nothing to Frieza, boy. Yeah, dude, some of these fights actually do take a little while, which is actually a little refreshing. Instead of just like really dialing up the like difficulty of the fights, you know, like they're doing with a lot of the new events now, right? They make the bosses hit super hard, all the different kind of style of stuff, man. Now it's just like it's almost like a reset of everything. Like you're still using the same characters. You're fighting these bosses that don't really have what seem to be like insane stats or anything like that, but it's still like they can make it tough because you're not doing a whole lot of damage. You're taking a little bit of extra hits because you're only really focused on what your leader has for you here in like one aspect. So, you know, they're not like incredibly super overpowered, like throwing out millions and millions of attack stats. All right, so we're at level 2 with this team here. So let's go ahead and swap out one more time. We'll go back to our other team. Yeah, we're all dead. We're all dead. We can go ahead and use their active. That way we can get full key with them. Be good to go. Goku, let you do that. You guys can do that, and I believe Dodoria will be dead before he gets to the Gohan in the back. At least I hope he would at this point. Intensity level is back down to 0, so there's nothing really to worry about there. He doesn't have any additional effects there other than like his additional attack stat because he's below the 70% HP. Oh yeah, Goku's gonna finish him off easily. Get out of here, boy. Nice. Is that the final phase of Dodoria? Yes. Okay. So 2 phases for Dodoria there. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. All right, completed. Number 4. Oh, so Dodoria again. Okay. The next thing we get is for clearing node 4. Okay. And that should be that. So we'll go here. It doesn't look like there is any node missions for this one. So we're gonna have to use a specific character. Let's see what we got here. Who do we need? Dirty Fireworks Vegeta again. Okay. So we can take you out. Actually, let's do this. I want to use mine. Thank you. And that should be good. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. Let's do that. Okay. Should be good enough to go. Let's do the... Actually, hold on. Let me see what the... Oh, I had you as the leader. That was actually a really dumb idea. For some reason, I thought you were Planet Namek Saga. Dude, his sticker effect's so cool. I didn't even think I actually put it on him yet. It just automatically puts on? Oh, I didn't know that. Dude, it looks so good. And it has his OST playing. That's actually really cool, dude. I was gonna save putting all these on all the characters until after all the videos were done, but I guess it just does it by itself, dude. It's so cool. It makes the art look so much better. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay. All right, so we're actually gonna switch this team up a little bit. Someone's probably yelling at me like, "Hey, dumbass, using the wrong fucking team. Using the wrong fucking leader, you dumb shit." Yep, I know. I know. All right, let's do this.
All right, let's do this.
Let's try this one out.
What are you so afraid of? Don't you dare mock me.
Uh-oh, Dodoria's getting scared. Let's do this. We can grab all those. For you guys, really not as worried about you guys as I am Vegeta getting those key spheres. Okay, super right away. 38k. Does a little bit of damage, but we're still good to go. Yeah, dude, some of these fights take a little while. That's why I definitely wanted to find the best way to kind of split these videos up. Because, I mean, these will be decently long videos of themselves, right? I mean, with how much... Oh, dude, that crit actually did a whole lot. Holy crap. Vegeta. Nice. Dude, I'm still so blown away by the sticker effects that they have put on these guys, like the special ones. And it makes me way more interested to see what they're going to do with some of these characters like in the future. Okay, so no special perk yet. Additional attacks will be disabled at level 2. Okay. With it only being a level 2 intensity, I'm imagining he's probably only got one phase. Attack up by 70% when HP is 70% or less. Okay. We can go ahead and do this. Grab all those. And we'll go ahead and do that. Dude, this mode is so interesting to me. I can't wait till they start adding more. I wonder how long it'll be between releases for Dokkan Frontier. I was gonna say maybe it would be released like along with like certain like saga style celebrations, but at the same time we got the introduction here with Namek Saga during a Majin Vegeta celebration, which is more Buu Saga. So I don't know if it's really necessarily going to be something along those lines. One Dokkan Frontier mission complete, which is the complete node 4, which gives us more copies of the Dende. Ah, Zarbon. The old Zarbon. Yeah, clear node 4. That's how you get the rest of the Dendes, which we'll go ahead and pick those up. So I have them ready. All right. Number 5, no restrictions, no certain character you need to bring, I don't think, unless we've already got him on the team. Yeah, it's just Vegeta. Okay. So as long as you got a Vegeta on the team, you're good to go.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do it. Old Zarbon himself. Okay, I think we'll pretty much run the same way we were just doing, right? So we'll just do this. Grab those. We can grab... let's do that. And let's do those. Let's see what we can do here. Goku is gonna... No one's talking to you, Siri. You can go away. All right, I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't know why it popped up on there, and it ruined the audio. So I just kind of had to reset the app real quick, and it brought us right back in at the turn. So we're good. We're back in here, dude. I don't know what... I didn't even say her name, so I don't know why she popped up on the phone. That doesn't... I can't stand this crap, man. Apple phones, am I right? The old iPhones. What can I say? All right, Goku is type advantaged here, so he is definitely going to be pummeling Zarbon down. Super coming in. Totally fine. Yeah, not worried. Not worried about you at all. And these guys aren't going to be taking any attacks. He's not attacking in the middle slot at all. So these guys are going to be totally fine. Vegeta himself back there is going to be totally good. Good. Good, Vegeta. Boom! Okay. Oh, so he did get a little bit of buff here for being... So attack up by 200%. Defense minus 100% when HP is 50% or less. Okay, so he's going to hit harder, but be more squishy. Got it. Same thing here with the levels. So level 2 is minus key. Level 3 adds all-out attack to enemy actions. Increased power, guaranteed to hit, effective against all types, ignores applied negative effects. Ooh, that is a scary little buff there. Okay, so definitely don't want him to get to level 3. We'll say that for sure. All right, we can pick up these. We grab those. And then Vegeta can just pick up those. Goku should do enough here. Especially because he's been hit a few times. So he's been getting built up. Yeah, dude, he's taking him out. Now, I imagine there's probably one more phase. With 3 intensity levels, I would imagine there's 3 phases. Or 2 phases. Yeah, for sure. Monster Zarbon? Yep. Sure enough. High intensity state. All right, so then intensity level 2, we're going to get minus key. Really not anything too scary, to be honest. Let's look at... All right, what can we do here? Maybe if we go like this, we can use their active for them so they have a little bit of extra key. We'll grab that. Vegeta, you can take all those. And then you boys can have that. I do wish there's a little bit of extra key there for... Or a little bit more key for the Goku. But I take what I can get. We'll run through this turn and then we will swap out to the other group, I think. Just so we're not dealing with the all-out struggle or all-out whatever it was that he's going to get an intensity level 3, which looks like a very wild perk. There we go. Keep stacking on the damage. Nice dodge. Not nice dodge. Not nice, no dodge. Okay, yep. Not really doing too much there with these guys. They're trying their best. Damn. Damn.
Whoa, this is crazy. Super lightweight. It feels like I'm not wearing anything at all.
These shoulder pads don't really get in the way. We have all sorts of room to move.
Costume change. All right. Instead of us doing anything here, we'll go ahead and swap out to the other group to get rid of this buff here. The all-out attack is what it is. So the all-out attack is very, very scary. Okay. We don't even want to mess with that. So let's go ahead and switch out to the other group. We got our boys here. All right. He's not attacking Frieza before he hits. Okay. Was kind of hoping maybe he would. That way Frieza could get a little bit more buffed up, but all those attacks coming in after will help for his next turn. This whole mechanic is so interesting to me, man. The swapping back and forth between teams. I mean, once we switch back into this team, like we're kind of like almost starting over. So I think that will probably come into play probably later on at some of the like harder fights where it's going to be like, hey, if you switch into the other team, if you don't use some of those buffs for the group exchange, you might end up getting ace-whooped. Just because they haven't had a chance to like stack or like attack or anything or do anything else. Like, oh damn, that was a big hit. Okay. Okay, so now he's at the point he's getting more attack, but he's more squishy. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Oh, we do have a Dokkan attack as well. We can pick those up. Well, let's go ahead and just... Hey man, let's do it. Why not? Oh, that's right. We can't do it with him because he's already picked up Key Sphere. So we'll just do it with this guy. It's fine.
Time to get serious.
We could have saved it for the next turn, just use it for Frieza. The AGL Frieza, but I mean, I think this fight's almost over anyway. I don't think he would have survived. Yeah, dude, I don't think he would have survived this turn either way. So.
And here's something else you probably didn't know. Lord Frieza also hides his true power behind transformations.
No. You're telling me Frieza can transform? You're telling me this isn't even his final form? How dare you? All right, that completes stage 5 or node 5, and then we'll move on to node 6. So I think in the next video we go ahead and we'll tackle all of these here in area number 3. Looks like there's going to be a lot to do, right? So another Zarbon fight there's to kick it off, and then we've got 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus, we've also got some of the extra fights there as well. So, yeah, next video might be a little bit longer just to try to get through all these different fights, but that's not a bad thing. At least I don't think so. But either way, that completes the area number 2 for the Planet Namek Saga here. So far, man, still loving this event. I think it's somewhat fun. It's definitely different. It takes a little bit more strategy, a little more thinking. I'm sure as we get farther and farther along, it'll be even more like you got to be a lot more strategic, right? The restrictions on some of these all these stages where you're only limited to certain characters, certain saga characters, I'm sure is going to bother some people because some people won't have these characters. And I get it. You know, it's not really a mode that seems to have a lot of like the newer players in mind. They do give you the special guests that you can use, but I mean, obviously, if you're still not using your own characters, a lot of people aren't really going to like that. But you know, I think this is more of a long-term end game, you know, someone who has been summoning for quite a while kind of thing that they're kind of going that route here. But honestly, I think this is so fun. And I think once a lot of people get a chance to use the characters, have the characters, and really run through this, I think everybody's going to get the same opinion. I think everybody's going to like this. So that's going to do it for the video today. If you guys did stick around to the end, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have taken on this second area of the Planet Namek Saga yet. Let me know if you guys have already completed the Dokkan Frontier. And if you have not, are you limited by some of the characters? Where did you end up stopping? And how are you just enjoying this mode altogether? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. Soup!